Yeah, it's an amazing day in Sri Lanka. So it's the month of February right now. We are spending in the country, and it's really cold in the outside these days, mainly in the mornings and at nights. So I saw many birds, very common, which I see usually since this morning. So I was really enjoying the bird watching. But I got to know something like this because I'm reading a lot of books about bird watching these days, as that is the only hobby I can do amidst this widespreading pandemic, COVID-19. So there are birds. There is a particular bird category known as birds of prey, and also they are known as raptors. So if you are a keen bird watcher, or if you are doing bird watching mainly in Sri Lanka, you should know it. So today I'm taking my valuable time to create a video about a very common bird of prey or raptor that can be seen in my country. So actually this bird is known as Shikra. Locally it is known as kurlugoya. So I'm pretty sure that very few of you have seen this bird in your home gardens, because actually though they are widely spread throughout the country, you rarely get an opportunity to see this bird. So I hope that majority of you haven't seen it clearly. Before going to interesting facts and other videos, let's have a look at this bird first of all, and I would like to welcome all of you to the RSL Explorer channel once again. So Aiboan, welcome to Sri Lanka. So now first let's have a look at the physical appearance of this Shikra or the kurlugoya. Here we go. By now you saw the Shikra or the kurlugoya in local term, and I think you can remember this bird now if you have seen it before. So actually this bird belongs to a order called Accipitriformes, and they fall into a family called Accipitridae. So under the family Accipitridae, birds of prey or raptors like hawks, eagles, kites, then harriers, and even the old world vultures belong. So in Sri Lanka, nearly 30 species of this bird family can be seen. The biggest one is the White-Bellied Eagle. Locally it is known as Kusa ali Sairukusa. That is the largest species of this family, which can be found in my country. So majority of these birds can be seen in wildlife parks like Udawala or Yala Vilpattu, and even in Madurai National Park. But birds like the Besra, then the Brahminy Kite, then the Crested Serpent Eagle, the Crested Goshawk can be easily seen in home gardens. But all in all, there are some very important features that can be seen in the raptors in Sri Lanka and any part of the world. So if I mention them, they are the keen eyesight. That means these birds have keen eyesight. They can see really well, and they have a very strong, like hooked shaped beak, which helps to tee out meat from the carcasses of the dead prey. And also they have strong legs and very powerful talons, which are very pointed, which they use to pierce the body of the prey in order to make them weaker. So yeah, those are the facts generally we can say about the raptors, and there are more important facts to discuss with you in this video. But beforehand, let's jump into another video which shows the behavior of the Shikra or the Kurulugoya. So let's see the fellow once again. Right, now I think it is time to discuss some very important and interesting facts about the Shikra. First, if we pay attention to these names like the raptor and the Shikra, there are some interesting stories behind them. So if I consider the name raptor, actually that is an English word which was derived from a Latin word known as raptiri. And the meaning of that Latin word is grasping. So the prey catching way of this bird is it comes nowhere very fast up on the prey, and it uses powerful talons to suddenly grasp this bird. So what happens is these talons pierce through the body of this prey and makes it more weaker than before. So the name raptor, which is commonly used for this bird, is derived from a Latin word called raptiri. So, and also the word Shikra is another word that is that we need to discuss, because that word was derived from a Urdu or Hindu language word called shikar, which means hunter. So Shikra is simply a hunter. So yeah, so I think those facts you should know if you are doing bird watching. The other thing is the Shikra is a bird of prey which is widely spread throughout Asia and Africa. And also I need to mention how the male and the female bird can be distinguished from each other. Generally the male is smaller than the female. In other words, the female bird is larger than the male. And the plumage color is very important to distinguish the male and female. If you consider the male birds, they are more ash color, mainly on the top parts. And they have like red color streaks in front of their bellies, which are like dash lines. But the females are different from that. They have more like brown color plumage, mainly on the upper parts, and they have like brown color streaks on its belly. So that's how you those are the important features or facts or the characteristics which we can be used to differentiate the male from the female. And also the most common food of this Shikra is, what they prefer to eat are the squirrels, birdlings, then lizards, or it can be chameleons, and birdlings, small birds. And also I told you the biggest bird of prey that can be seen in my country is the White-Bellied Fish Eagle, or it is called the White-Bellied Seagull as well. Locally it is known as Kusa alisayurukusa. The smallest one under the birds of prey that can be seen in my country is the Shikra. The Shikra is the smallest bird of prey, and the White-Bellied Seagull or the Fish Eagle is the largest bird of prey that can be seen in Sri Lanka. And also it is said, in books it is mentioned that it makes an open nest using sticks, and they lay 2 to 3 bluish white color eggs. And yeah, I think I told the important facts, but I think there's another video remaining. Well, I need to mention another important fact about this bird, mainly if you are doing bird watching staying in Sri Lanka. There's a bird called Drongo. Actually it's called the White-Bellied Drongo, which is a very common home garden bird in Sri Lanka. So this bird can actually imitate the sound of the Shikra. So the sound of, or the call of the Shikra is like chiki chiki. So sometimes the Drongo can imitate that sound, and sometimes if you are doing bird watching you can mistake that sound for a Drongo. So remember to watch carefully, because the Drongo is a very intelligent bird that stays in our home garden, and it can copy most of the sounds and imitate. So watchful when you hear the Shikra's cheek cheek or the chiki chiki sound when you step out, and check whether it is a Shikra or Drongo. And also I made a small mistake. I told that there is a word derived from Latin, and it was later called raptors. So the raptor word is a word derived from a Latin word called, not rapitiri, it should be rapiri, right? So the rapiri Latin word was later transformed to raptors, meaning that they are snatchers, right? So I think I gave most of all the information right now, and now you are very well familiar with this bird, Shikra, which can be seen somehow in my home garden. And now I am going to share a very extremely short video about a well-grown Shikra male that I saw somewhere far away from my home garden. So now let's have a look at that. Alright, I strongly believe I gave more important information about this raptor called Shikra, which can be seen in Sri Lanka in the home gardens. So I believe you all are nature lovers if you watch the video since the beginning. So if you are interested to see this kind of videos, you know what to do. You can give me a helping hand, and please do write something in the comment section and better ask questions, and you can share your experience of watching this bird in your home garden. So please step outdoors and try to see this bird and observe the behavior, and don't forget to protect the small birdlings from this Shikra, because Shikra is always following these small birdlings which it can easily grasp and eat it up. I remember last year somewhere in December there was a small magpie robin birdling sitting on a branch, and the Shikra came from nowhere suddenly and grasped this baby bird, and later I saw it was eating it up in a tall mango tree. So be very careful when you are mainly cuddling with the baby birds or birdlings in the home garden, because Shikra is always watchful. So I think it is enough for this video. Thank you so much if you watched it since the beginning, as I always say. So I might make another video about bird watching for the next week, but still I haven't decided it. And also I would like to remind you that still traveling is not in my bucket list, because the pandemic is spreading in different clusters in my country. So I need to think twice before traveling long distances. So I think the time is not ripe to make any travel vlogs in this channel other than talking about hobbies. So that's all for the video, and I think it's enough, more than enough. Thank you once again if you watched since the beginning, and stay safe. I bond to all of you. Bye bye.